Hello, welcome back to Morrison Heights Family Connect, the daily podcast of Morrison Heights Baptist Church during the coronavirus crisis. I'm glad to see you today. I'm Tim Peabody, the host of this podcast, and I'm excited about the guest we have today. We're honored to have him join us. His family has a blueberry farm in northern Mississippi. He once went to pharmacy school to chase a girl. He married that girl and had 3 children with her. He is the president of Mississippi College, Dr. Blake Thompson.
She has a blueberry farm.
And she has a blueberry farm. Both families independently farmed blueberries?
No,
No,
it's Jan and I have done this together.
Okay.
And not very well.
Well, I heard you were up there picking blueberries not too long ago.
No, we were getting ready to pick blueberries.
Oh, that's right. You can't pick
getting
yet.
ready.
So what do you have to do to get the blueberries ready?
They get themselves ready, and we just show up and pick them.
Okay. Do you have to prune in the winter or anything?
You do. We don't do that very much, but you're supposed to.
Yeah. Did you know that's what we came here to talk about?
No idea.
Yeah, me neither.
No idea.
Tell us how your family's doing.
They're doing great. We're weathering this storm like so many families. There they are. We have the fortune of living in a wonderful home on the MC campus.
Yes.
It's a beautiful house, but the walls are starting to kind of close in on us just a little bit. But we're making it, and we're doing fine.
Good. What are y'all doing to survive, pass the time?
We're busy. Obviously, the 3 kids are in school. They're doing school during the day. I'm working from home and from the office when needed. But the kids have had one real mission during their time at home. And you said you'd mention the family, so I brought this to show you. Kate, our youngest, has been on a mission to get a puppy. So she has used her time at home to do artwork and to lobby her mom and dad and her siblings for a puppy.
So I'd say anybody that has gone to all the trouble to draw a dog that well deserves a dog.
She deserves it. I'm not sure if she's going to get it, but she deserves it.
All right. Well, you need to let us know when the dog finally comes.
I will.
And bless you, my dog is 3 years old now, and she finally arrived at the point where I'll call her a good dog.
Good dog.
Yeah. Took a while. So, how is Mississippi College doing? And, well, before we talk about MC, I just wanted to ask about your church.
Sure.
How have you connected with your church during this time?
Sure. Well, I'm thankful for my church. I'm thankful for this church. We felt like the Lord led us to Clinton, Mississippi, and to Mississippi College, and He wouldn't do that without giving us a community and a church family to be a part of. And we're thankful that it's here in this Morrison Heights, and
we're thankful y'all are here.
We're glad to be a part of this family, and I have to say we've been struck by the community of this church. We've been struck by the mission work of this church. And then perhaps my favorite phrase that I've heard over and over again is that we make much of Christ. And I think that is the cornerstone of who we as a church should be.
Yeah, that's good. That's the goal. So you've connected with your life group by Zoom, is that right?
We have. Good. We have. I've been using Zoom a lot on campus for my meetings, so it was natural to do it with our life group as well. Now, I have to admit, the first meeting of the life group, most of the time was spent getting everybody on board and everybody signed up. But after that, it's been a great way to just connect with each other.
Good. Now, in your group is our previous guest from a few days ago, Phillip Gunn. So it's enjoyable to hear Phillip Gunn because he's a great storyteller. Yeah. But his podcast went 24 minutes the other day.
Ours won't go 24 minutes.
Okay. Well, we're good. We enjoyed the podcast. We liked having him on. So tell us what's going on with MC. This is a crazy turn of events that you didn't expect when you became president 2 years ago.
It is a crazy turn of events. We're doing fine, though. We've gone online, as almost all institutions have. Our students are doing classes, and our faculty are teaching online. And I have to tell you, it's going well. It's not without some troubles. I mean, it's a major shift and a major change. But I have to tell you, I'm incredibly encouraged because I've seen professors not just giving lectures over Zoom, but praying with their students over Zoom. I've seen text messages back and forth of encouragement between faculty and staff members and our students. I've seen some things online that I know happen in real life as well, but I'm really encouraged by them.
Well, that's good. That's good. what's it look like for the future? How long are you going to be unable to offer classes?
We don't know, but we've announced that we're going to be online for the rest of the semester. We'll do online exams, and then just this week I announced that commencement would be postponed, not canceled, but postponed.
For those of us from New Mexico, commencement means graduation, right?
Graduation, graduation, commencement. Be postponed. I've said that it'll be delayed, but it's not going to be diminished. We're going to celebrate our graduates at some point in the near future, and we're excited to do that.
Maybe the most important question for us right now is, how long till Chick-fil-A opens?
Till Chick-fil-A. We're planning for Chick-fil-A to open in August.
They're still working? There are people with hammers?
They're working. I think they're working in a safe and approved way as an essential construction company in this state. And it's going to be a great amenity for not just the campus, but for the community.
So I can go if I'm not enrolled in MC.
Yes,
I can
absolutely.
Still go. Okay.
I will meet you there for the next podcast. So.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, we're excited about that, and just praying for MC, and this upends so much of what all of us had going on, but certainly higher ed, it upends in a serious way because I guess you have people from all over the country and sometimes all over the world who are being put together in one place.
Right.
That's really a scary thing in a lot of people's minds. So bless you.
And there's something special about that, putting people together in one place.
Yes.
That community that is created on our campus is special, and we miss that. And we grieve a little bit the loss of that, but we'll celebrate when it comes back.
That's right. We want to get back to that soon. So who do you listen to for information, as far as national information or information scientifically? Who are you going to?
So I've got a great team on our campus. We've assembled a group called our Coronavirus Working Group, made up of faculty and staff from across the campus, and they have led our campus in a remarkable way. And I'm proud of the work they've done, and they've made great decisions, and always have made decisions in the interest of our students. So I'm proud of that. And then I have a number of folks, I think, from across my different stops along my career that I've listened to. I try to pay attention to those that have real expertise in the area, and through this process, I found them to be spot on in their assessment of where we are and what we're doing, where we're going.
Names? Anybody you listen to?
There's one, and you've asked me about this. I had a relationship at one time with Dr. Fauci, who you see on television with President Trump. Was able to actually host Dr. Fauci at Ohio State just a couple of years ago, and he has served through decades in Washington as really this country's expert in infectious diseases, and I think has led this country remarkably well.
Okay, well, good. We like to know who the leaders are listening to. It's important to us. Anything else update as far as Mississippi College goes? Anything that we should know?
No, I'd have to say to keep us in your prayers and to think about us as we're going about our work of not just doing academic excellence, but we also pursue this commitment to the cause of Christ. And so we value your prayers, and we want those and we cherish those perhaps more than most institutions do.
Yeah. Well, it matters to us what you're doing at MC, and we want to just lift you guys up in prayer and just give you our support in any way we can.
Well,
thank you for being here today. We like to always give an update as far as what's going on at the church. Usually the answer is not much because we aren't doing much besides our online stuff right now. But of course, Maundy Thursday, this will broadcast on Thursday. And so tonight at 7 p.m., join us on Facebook for our Maundy Thursday worship service. It's always a special, meaningful time for our church, just something that has become a big part of our Easter week. So join us online for that at 7 p.m. And then, of course, Sunday morning, 9 a.m., we'll have our worship service. Our children's activities, life groups will be meeting as usual in the last few weeks. So look to your leaders to give you the plans and schedules for that, links to Zoom meetings and all. And then, of course, Easter is Sunday, and we all want to constantly be finding ways to reach out. Many of you got an email yesterday or the day before with this in it. It's the Don't Waste Your Shelter in Place guide. So it's a week of suggestions. The suggestion for Sunday is try to worship outside on your patio, your deck, your cul-de-sac. If you have the technology and the weather allows and you can handle the pollen, go outside, meet, share your photos using the hashtag MHBC together. We'd love to see that. And then there are ways to connect with your church, reach out to our community, and just make sure we take the love of Christ and the gospel to everybody during this time. So I hope you'll pay attention to the Don't Waste Your Shelter in Place guide. We'll be using that over the next few weeks. Regarding things happening in our church community, I was excited to see that somebody we all know and love. We, of course, know Tim and Kim Golden, their daughter, Christy, and Ben. Ben is a Van Horn, of course.
MC people.
That's right.
MC people.
Ben works in the library at MC. His dad is in the Christian Studies department.
That's right.
So they had a baby shower, but how do you do that now? They had a drive-up baby shower. Do we have a picture? There they are. Even decorated vehicles. So that's one way to do it. Drive-up baby shower for the Van Horns. Congratulations to them. We also should mention Jonathan and Ashley Moore, who are missionaries from North Africa. Ashley, of course, is the daughter of Thad and Jan Harper. So they had their 6th baby, and we are happy for them. So congratulations. 7th. When you get above 5, you have to forgive me for losing track. Congratulations to them. So would you like to share a word of encouragement for us? I know you've shared something recently with MC.
Sure, I did. Actually, in announcing the change of our commencement ceremonies, I shared Jeremiah 29 with our campus. And the purpose there was to tell them that we indeed, we have a hope and a future. I tell our campus all the time, we can't see God's plan out the windshield. We only get to see it in the rearview mirror. Yeah. We'll look back and we'll understand someday what His plan was. And we do have a hope and a future because of that. And I'm thankful for it.
Right on. Amen. Well, I'm going to lead us in prayer, and I want to be sure and remind folks to pray for those in our church that are sick or hurting. Buddy Calhoun has had a stroke. We want to pray for him. Linda Parrott's sister is in the hospital, and also Sherry Graves' grandmother is in the hospital, possibly with coronavirus. So we're praying for them, and of course, praying for all of those in our church and in our community that are affected by the coronavirus. So I'll lead us. Let's pray. God, we are thankful for the many blessings you've given to us, and there are many of them that have come through this crisis, and we're mindful of the ways that you just show your presence and your love for us through little things and through big providences that you provide along our way. We do lift up Mississippi College, Dr. Thompson, as he leads that community. Bless MC and all of those connected to it, many of whom are people we know and love. I pray, Lord, that you will bring them through this crisis stronger and better equipped to accomplish their mission and to bring the love of Christ to the ends of the earth. Lord, I do pray for those that are in the hospital, especially those that might have coronavirus. Lord, bless us, sustain us through this time, protect us, be our healer. We trust you, and we know that your plan is good for us, no matter what our circumstances look like. So thank you for that, Lord. Pray these things in the name of Christ. Amen. Well, Dr. Blake Thompson, thank you for joining us today. Great honor to have you.
My pleasure to be here.
This is Morrison Heights Family Connect. It's the daily podcast of Morrison Heights. We like it whenever you share photos with us using the hashtag MHBC together. Sometimes I forget the name of the hashtag. Sorry, Dalton. We also like it when you like our posts, whenever you subscribe to our podcast or comment. If they're nice comments, we especially like those. This is Morrison Heights Family Connect. I'm Tim Peabody. We love our family.